What's up, guys? I am excited and honored today to be able to provide some commentary on some gameplay from FP Sticks himself. It'll be nice to be on the other side of the FP Sticks beatdown, staring at his Pokemon instead of mine. You guys can call me Wallower. If you can find me on YouTube under just Wallower, or on Twitch under Wallower Pogo. But let's take a look into this gameplay. We've got a pretty exciting team. I like it. We have Rainy CASTFORM in the lead. We have Froslass as the switch. And Registeel in the back line as well. And you can tell from the Froslass and Registeel in the back line, it's gonna be a shield-based team. There's gonna be a lot of games fighting for shield advantage here, because with shields down, Registeel and Froslass are probably two of the best Pokemon in the game. Rainy CASTFORM is a Pokemon I'm running on the team video I just released as well. I run it as a safe swap in this meta in REMIX. There's no grass, and so FP Sticks can run this Rainy CASTFORM in the lead as a balanced team and allow it to just go down, or soft lose or soft win matchups, and get a farm on Registeel or Froslass here, and he'll be in a good spot. In this game already, we're joining in halfway through. This Rainy CASTFORM has taken an Earthquake from a Diggersby and has already taken down the Diggersby and taken this Cresselia almost all the way down as well. So with this Cresselia has a huge amount of energy right now. The swap into Registeel afterwards is very smart, being able to absorb any of those charge moves, whereas Froslass might have or want to spend a shield. Instead, they're going to swap out the Cresselia and spring their own Froslass, which unfortunately for them is not a favorable matchup for Froslass at all. So Shadow Ball going to deal a lot of damage. This Flash Cannon is going to deal a little bit more, just a little bit. Yeah, Froslass is gone off the face of the earth. Now Registeel just has to take out this Cresselia. There's a Froslass in the back too, but really the challenge here is, can you win the game with only two Pokemon? Let's find out. Cresselia, like I said, had a ton of energy. We're going to see two Grass Knots being thrown here. And yeah, it's not enough. Flash Cannon is going to come through. FP Sticks is going to take this game one. No problem. Not even a third Pokemon needed. Just two Pokemon. REMIX Cup. That's all you need. All right, second game, a little bit of a tougher lead. We have Jellicent in the lead. Jellicent is a Pokemon that Rainy CASTFORM can deal with Thunder, but we have a Mandibuzz switch in, and Mandibuzz is a Pokemon that every Pokemon on this team has a pretty neutral matchup versus. So we're going to see FP Sticks. He's going to tank that Foul Play on CASTFORM, save that energy for later, probably for the Jellicent, and switch into Registeel to give his Registeel a good shot at this dry Mandibuzz, making sure it's a pretty even matchup. FP Sticks goes for the Focus Blast here. You do need a Focus Blast and a Flash Cannon to KO in the zeros against Mandibuzz. But this Mandibuzz took a little bit of Water Gun damage. Potentially could have gone away with two Flash Cannons instead, but the energy difference is marginal on Registeel. Either nuke is going to deal quite a bit of damage here to Mandibuzz. FP Sticks clicking away those shields like they are ads. He does not want to be shielding his Registeel in this situation at all. And he's gonna land a Focus Blast finally, but he's in a position that he kind of wants to be in. This is farm down potential for Froslass, and he has a 2-to-1 shield advantage, and I think you'll probably see this a lot in his games. I haven't watched any of these yet. I wanted to just come in this dry and watch some exciting Pokemon go. What can I say? So they're gonna swap out Avoid the farm down, but unfortunately it is a bit too late. Jellicent is a Pokemon that, unless it's running Bubble Beam, Froslass is going to outpace the Shadow Ball, and with an energy lead already and neutral shields, Froslass is just going to be able to take this Jellicent out. Shadow Ball doesn't quite one-shot, but it's very close. And FP Sticks is going to throw out good timing. No hexes are going to sneak through. Going to swap to Rainy CASTFORM and abuse the fact that one-turn fast moves apply before charge moves. Even if they were at a move, Rainy CASTFORM would have been able to take Jellicent down. Now Rainy CASTFORM versus Diggersby in the zero shield. An Earthquake was definitely going to take out this Rainy CASTFORM, but if you have two Weather Balls, at least for my Rainy CASTFORM, if you two Weather Balls, they don't quite make it to that Earthquake. Yeah, and same here. So not Ivy dependent in this case. Ivies don't matter. Just kidding, they do most of the time. But we do have a Machamp. Ooh, Shadow Machamp lead. You can't swap out of this one, so I think FP Sticks is going to be looking to probably soft lose this lead. I think you can kind of lose it softly in the 0-2 shield, but the fact that this Machamp didn't throw right away allows this CASTFORM to get off a Weather Ball, grab a shield, and yeah, there's no shield going to be thrown here by FP Sticks. This is the farm down scenario I guess we talked about last game, right? We have Froslass coming in to farm down this Shadow Machamp. Shadow Machamp has a lot of energy though, so this could be a Rock Slide. Rock Slide is deadly. Ooh, we're gonna shield a bait there. And unfortunately, it's gonna get to enough energy for another rock slide as well. FE6 is gonna shield that up, but this is not the 2-to-1 shield scenario that you want. FE6 is a little bit behind in energy now. Throw the Shadow Ball. But once again, we saw how this matchup goes from the other side. It's not great. Good attempt to try and catch the Flash Cannon. I think that's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, that was the only, I think, chance at winning here. Given that there's a Jellicent back, this is a hard counter team. Hard counter in the lead. Not hard counter. Soft counter in the lead. Hard counter on the switch. Hard counter on the in the closer. It's pretty tough to win those types of games. And I would say near impossible if it weren't for maybe making that Flash Cannon catch on Registeel. Yeah, Jellicent is probably the best counter to Registeel in this current meta. The only reason FE6 even gets so close to this next Flash Cannon is because this Jellicent has stored up an absolute ton of energy anyways. And it doesn't even really matter. This Registeel has a Flash Cannon stored too, so yeah, hard counter loss. Those ones are tough. Those ones are tough for sure. All right, Chestnut lead. Okay, that's not a Pokemon I have seen in a very long time. I'm gonna swap straight into Froslass here. A bit of an interesting switch because I'm not sure how good Registeel is versus Chestnut, but they're gonna come in with Hypno. So looks like the opponent's team does not really have an answer for Froslass. Oh, and they let right through the Shadow Ball too. And they don't throw a move? Okay, well this game looks like it's gonna be soloed by Froslass. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. Yeah, that's a shield there. What? Okay, so superpowers thrown at the Froslass. Oh no. Alright, well, that's game over. So the Whiscash comes in. Unfortunately, Froslass can't quite do the full 3v1 job, but Rainy CASTFORM's going to be able to come back in. And this might be another 2 Pokemon win. This might be another 2 Pokemon win that we're about to see here. Because Rainy versus Whiscash, pretty solid matchup as well. You just really need to get to the double Weather Ball, and you can survive double Mud Bomb. So, as long as they don't have a huge energy advantage, this is something that Rainy CASTFORM really likes. Ooh, okay. Spicy. FE6 goes for the undercharge here. Just lets it go down. Gonna come back in with the Registeel. Oh, he is gonna use his 3rd Pokemon. No 2 Pokemon flex, but yeah, he wanted to get that head start on the energy for Registeel, so it doesn't get super powered here. But I do believe this game was pretty safe. It's pretty safe. All right, Cresselia lead. This is not what you want to see. I do believe we're gonna see a switch right away, and in comes Obscune. Obscune versus Froslass. This matchup is not as bad as you might think. Dark versus Ghost. Avalanche just hits really hard. We're gonna no shield the first Night Slash just in case of a boost. Gonna throw the Avalanche, grab a shield, and as more shields are spent, this matchup gets better and better, right? Because the Powder Snows are just ticking down. They're just ticking down this Obscune. They're going to spend another shield because they lose CMP. And okay, FP Sticks going to actually shield that one as well and reach that next Avalanche and force the issue here. Ooh, and another CMP tie. This player going for the 2nd CMP tie loss here. And going to grab the Night Slash KO. But once again, this is the 1v0 situation that you kind of want with, sorry, in terms of shields, 1 shield versus 0 shield scenario that you kind of want with Froslass or Registeel in the back. Sableye, obviously probably going to deal the most damage with its move. It does beat Registeel on the 1 shield, but obviously this Sableye does not have 1 shield. So as long as there's no comp move here, there shouldn't be that big of a deal. Actually, no, this Cresselia is going to be a bit of an issue too, if he can take down the Registeel. But I think as long as this Registeel is able to get to a Flash Cannon versus this Cresselia, it's going to be looking not too bad. No, it's going to come down to the wire. Okay, we'll see. I might just have to eat my words here. So Moonblast is not going to take down the Registeel. I think Double Grass Knot might have been better from the opponent here. Save a little bit of energy. FE6 isn't going to get farmed down. He's going to switch. Oh, this is going to be close. A Grass Knot is going to deal just a bit over half of Rainy CASTFORM's HP, so it can't take 2. Gonna throw the weather ball here and just hope that the resultant water guns and lock-ons are gonna be enough to take down this Cresselia. Oh my god, this is gonna be this is gonna be a close game. Oh, and yes, the lock-ons take it down. So well played by FP Sticks. Trying to get that shield advantage. You can see how shield advantage was more important than switch there. With his backline specifically, we're gonna see Amanda Buzz lead. This is a pretty interesting one. You do have Thunder on Rainy CASTFORM. Alright. FP6 definitely not raging when he was playing this game at this point. Definitely not. There was no rage involved at this point. You can tell in his taps, they're very calm taps. Wait, does he have no energy now? What? Oh, they shielded a Thunder? Wait, when did this happen? Okay, I'm a bit confused about how this game is working right now. But we do have a nidoqueen into a Registeel. You can win this if you just don't shield the first one in the one shield, right? But FP Sticks, big braining it, going to go for the shield on the Earth Power. Earth Power does a lot of damage. It does do a lot of damage. So if you want to keep the Registeel healthy, you will shield the first one. But that's how nidoqueen can win the one shield. In this case, Poison Fang does get off. Obviously, no shield on that, but the Machamp is going to be able to deal an absolute ton of damage with these counters and probably not have to throw a move. Unfortunately, Rainy gets sacked there, trying to catch a move. And this kind of becomes a little bit of a bait game here. Amanda Buzz back in. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Froslass survives one foul play, barely. And I think FP Sticks is trying to get to 2 avalanches to be able to take out this Mandibuzz, and then the Machamp on that counter might... No, okay, it doesn't do quite enough. Wow, well played. Very good knowledge of what exactly Froslass can take. And yeah, you can see he's spamming the Registeel button there to try and lock on down that little bit of the last Machamp, but did not need it at all. Okay, a grass lead. This is the first grass type I think I've seen in Remix in a very long time. Gonna swap into Froslass right away. 2 answers to grass types in the back is a pretty big deal. I guess we saw Chestnut. Yeah, I know, that's weird. We have the Registeel counter swap. And obviously this is a pretty hard counter. But I think what's happening here, FP Sticks, is trying to spend shields to force more shields spent from them as well, get shields down, and then eventually get this Registeel a bit lower so that he can farm it without having to spend a shield on the Rainy as well. Actually, he might be able to get to... Whoa. I did not realize Froslass could do this. Yeah, he would have won the 2 shield. I did not know that. That is very interesting. I did not know that. Wow. Okay, well, Froslass wins the 2 shield against Registeel. Not that they actually shielded twice in this matchup, but it was very clear that V6 would get to that second avalanche before Registeel was going to get to that move. Oh yeah, and this team is double weak to ice. So Froslass might actually be able to clean all the way. No, too bad. But it might be another 2 Pokemon kind of game. There's been a lot of those. There's been a lot of those in this video. Now, Rainy able to take this out. Registeel doesn't even get to see the light of day. Poor little trash can. Alright, another Mandibuzz lead. We'll see how this one plays out instead. Are we going to see lag? Is it a Mandibuzz versus CASTFORM thing? Or is it just something else? Probably just something else. This time, Mandibuzz does not throw until Thunder goes off. We're actually going to see the bubble minigame this time, which is pretty cool. Oh, that is a lot of damage when you hit the bubbles. And here comes a foul play. Rainy CASTFORM, I think, should be able to win this in the zeros now after landing the Thunder. Oh, no, it still loses. But I think this is a perfect situation for Rainy anyways, because Froslass is going to be able to come in and farm down and not have to take a foul play. So Froslass with this kind of energy advantage is a pretty big deal. And they come in with Primeape. So Primeape runs Night Slash. Obviously, it outpaces Froslass a little bit. Froslass can tank a move, though, but not that comfortably, not at this HP. But with the energy advantage gained at the beginning, it's very likely that FP Sticks is going to be able to win this particular matchup. I probably would have thrown one Powder Snow earlier, just so you don't have to deal with CMP and just so you can kind of force them to no shield, but... Oh man, that's frustrating. Yeah, FP6 also not raging at this clip. Yeah, okay. Well, that's super frustrating. You're at the Avalanche, can't throw it for another 4 turns while this Primate just beats you down. At least Registeel can take care of Primate. Oh, shield's down. That's just demoralizing. I'm just viewing this. Oh, and it's Cresselia, so this game would have... Yeah, there's the Rage Quit right there. I think well-deserved Rage Quit too. That should have been a win. That's frustrating. Alright. We have a Cresselia this time in the lead. They're trying to catch a move, but in this case, catching that move on Registeel would have been a pretty bad idea anyways. This Crest does have a lot of energy. And wow, there's Registeel actually shielding the Shadow Ball. FP Sticks looks like he knows this matchup super well. He's gonna try and play the 2 shield again, maybe. We'll see if they let a Shadow Ball through. Ooh, not gonna quite get to that Shadow Ball, but once again, will shield. Might be able to get to both 2 Shadow Balls. Might. There's a big energy lead. Okay, their opponent's going to go down. Froslass with shield disadvantage, though, is not very good. So we're going to see how this goes. They actually bring back in Crest. Okay, maybe this is not too bad. Because the Shadow Ball will chunk if they let it. They did let it through. Saving their shield for something. For something for sure. Not sure what that would be. Oh, FP6 decides to stay in. And he's going to get to the Avalanche. Okay, that's a big call. I probably would have switched. I would have been a little bit too scared. Getting to the Avalanche is a pretty big deal here. Force the shield. And that's exactly what he wants. He's able to come in with Registeel. And oh boy, this is exactly what you want to see in the back. If you have a Registeel and a Rainy CASTFORM, Focus Blast is going to deal a ton of damage. Not going to quite KO. But this Dugong has to throw Water Pulse to deal any damage. And there's the catch too. So... spicy play. I don't think that was needed FP Sticks, but that's just definitely styling on your opponents for sure. Okay, obviously in lead. This is something that Rainy has to deal with on this team. We'll see how FP Sticks decides to shield. Not the first one, which I agree with. Just in case of the boost. Be able to get a Weather Ball water off here. And grab a shield. Ooh, and this is a tough decision. Do you just let Rainy go down? Does Rainy make it to a second Weather Ball? It does. So we'll see if Obscure is willing to let this through. And it is. And there's the hard swap into... Okay. Interesting. I probably would have let the Rainy go down so you could lock in that... lock in the Obscure and just farm it all the way down. But this swap is going to force the opponent to play fast and potentially make mistakes too. We have a Wigglytuff come in, which is not too bad of a scenario for Froslass. Froslass is going to be able to get to another move with that energy advantage because of a bit of a slow swap. And is going to be also able to take down the Goon as well. Now 2 shield to 0 advantage with Registeel. Does anything beat Registeel with a 2 shield to 0 advantage? I don't think so. So, very solid win there. Very solid win. There's Shadow Granbull lead. This is pretty hype. Probably going to be able to grab a shield with Weather Ball here. Shadow Granbull is incredibly squishy. Shadow Charmer, Shadow Razor Leaf players, so I might know some of them. Love to shield their Shadow Charmer Razor Leafer. Oh, and unfortunately, Machamp is going to be able to take down Rainy before it gets to a move. This is a very squishy team overall. So Machamp now at a potential Rock Slide. We'll see if they actually go for it. Nope, just a cross chop. Everyone seems to love baiting. Froslass Avalanche is going to KO if it gets through. And... what? I didn't think they were at that much energy. Oh, they farmed down the Rainy. So I'm gonna try and catch that Rock Slide on Registeel, but oh my god, unfortunately a Cross Chop is caught instead. That's a lot of damage. And essentially just sacrificing the Registeel here so that Froslass can kind of get a little bit more of an energy advantage. Grinbull comes right back in to tank this Avalanche, and now it has to be something that Froslass just absolutely destroys in the back. And you know what? Not bad. If there's an energy advantage... Oh, no, just kidding. They're going to be able to just KO with an Avalanche. No Shadow Ball needed. I think if there's a 1 Powder Snow energy advantage, it comes down to CMP at that point. And that's actually a potential win. Alright, another Mandibuzz lead. These things seem to have been everywhere. This time we have Air Slash, so the matchup is a little bit different. All the Air Slash Mandibuzzes seem to be coming out with Remix Cup. I've seen a couple for pretty much the first time. Not a big fan of Air Slash myself, but it does seem to put pressure on all the other Mandibuzzes. And Big Thunder gonna be thrown out here. Ooh, yeah, the Mandibuzz takes it. But once again, this Mandibuzz is gonna be able to get to another move and put itself in perfect farm position for this Froslass, which now no longer has to take super effective fast move damage. And we'll get an even bigger farm than last time. There aren't a lot of things that like Froslass with this much of an energy advantage, besides maybe some fire types, but okay, that is not the answer you want. That's not the answer you want for Froslass. Whiscash doesn't really do anything at all. Even these Mud Bombs, you don't really have to shield. A shield might be fine though, just because, honestly, if this is their best Froslass answer, then what's in the back? I guess we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Yeah, because this is, I mean, it's a check at best. But yeah, FP6 is going to start throwing shields now. Does not want to have to line his Registeel up with the Whiscash. So Avalanche will be able to take it out. In comes Nidoqueen. Avalanche is going to be able to burn that last shield, and then Registeel with that 1 shield advantage is going to be able to pretty easily beat this Nidoqueen as well. As long as you no shield the first one, yeah, immediately no shield. I think the first one, it's an Earth Power. So incorrect call, but absolutely correct play, right? It's not about calling the bait, it's about guaranteeing the win. B6 identifies his win condition. He just goes straight for it. And this should be a relatively easy game. What? Okay, he goes for the no shield flex as well. And the focus blast. What is this? This is full BM. This is full BM mode. Holy crap. And he's able to win that one too. I didn't see that one coming, that's for sure. Alright. We have Stunfisk. This is a pretty tricky lead here, it looks like. At least it is Mud Shot instead of Thunder Shock. But these discharges obviously really, really hurt. Weather Ball's gonna hurt as well. Don't get me wrong, Weather Ball's gonna hurt as well. But the discharge is... Well, actually, wow. Weather Ball did a little bit more. But discharges come faster. I think, okay, letting the Rainy go down and coming in just straight farming with Froslass. Like I said, it's a balanced team with a good safe swap as the lead, so you just let your lead go down a bunch of the time. Obstagoon comes in to the Froslass. That's great that Registeel no longer has to see this, but with this much of an energy advantage, Froslass honestly has a pretty good matchup here. So we're going to see a shield come out on the first Night Slash, which is a bit interesting. Might have no shield just in case of the boost, but I guess the goal here has to be to take out this this Obstagoon and maybe keep Froslass healthy enough that it can deal with whatever is in the back as well. Yeah, there's the catch. I was like, it's not going to quite be enough, is it? There's the catch on the Night Slash with Registeel. Registeel can take out an Obstagoon from this point. And unfortunately, there's a Surfetch in the back. It is a bit sketchy, but there's only 1 shield standing in the way here. If FP6 can peel that with the Focus Blast, then the Froslass might be able to KO with an Avalanche, but the problem is it's going to lose CMP to the Surfetch. Does it live a Leaf Blade? Does it live a Brave Bird? Night Slash. Boo! I called it wrong wasn't even the correct move. But that's it for today's video. Very exciting team. I really do think that Rainy CASTFORM is one of the better Pokemon in Remix Cup right now. And same with Froslass. Froslass seems very underutilized right now. So a team made of a lot of Pokemon that you actually don't see a lot in the meta that I think you should see a lot in the meta. So honestly, personally, very highly endorse this team. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Once again, super honored to be asked to help commentate one of these videos. Huge respect to FP Sticks, and hope everyone here has a great day.